Welcome back, everybody. Sharp Action Show, Episode 2. Lots to get into the show tonight. As always, we're joined by Anthony and the $1 Million Man, Marco. Parlay, Rams victory, Super Bowl 56, Marco. How's it feel?
It feels good. I genuinely believe the Rams won the Super Bowl because the moment was just too big for the offensive line on the Bengals. It's simple. Aaron Donald slapped him around. He's their dad. Joe Burrow's the future daddy. He's just got to grow up, grow some hair on his balls. He looks 13 years old.
Bengals have the worst offensive line that have ever sniffed the bowl. I got to tell you, it's the worst fucking offensive line I've ever seen.
Sad.
The fact they go one-on-one final play of the game with a freak of nature like Donald, they're out of their minds. They deserve to lose. They don't deserve to win.
Yeah, what was more impressive for you? Was it the third down stop on Samaje Perine, or was it fourth down, Aaron Donald took over again?
Well, first of all, if Mixon's in the game, Mixon might break through. Why is Perine in the game? Horrible coaching.
Wouldn't let him on my flag football team. Guys running in the fucking Super Bowl with the best running back on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. The guy's gonna be selling insurance back in his hometown in about 2 years.
Yeah.
He's gonna be known as the guy who was a yard short to potentially tie the Super Bowl. He better stay out of Ohio.
I'm with you. Cup MVP over Donald. No beef there.
No beef there. Cup is the heart and soul of the Rams. He really is. He put together the greatest wide receiver season of all time.
Yeah.
He should have been the MVP. He was discriminated against because he's a blonde-haired white person, and they gave it to the dark-haired white guy. I don't agree. I'm upset. I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah. Well, we talked about Cup last week on the really important bone stat. This week, we got even a juicier one. Did you know the Rams ran for 43 yards rushing? It was the second fewest yards rushing in a Super Bowl victory ever. And did you know the fewest was also the Rams? In 2000, they ran for 29 on the Titans in that victory. So 43, 29 yards, two fewest in a Super Bowl victory. Rams both own it. It was...
How the hell did I win my $1 million on 43 yards rushing? God.
You lucked out.
Okay.
I tell you what, Mailbag of the Week. In case you're new, follow us on Sharp Action Show, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out the website, Sharp Action Show. Send us a message. Every week, you can get your question featured. And this week, guys, putting a bow on the season from Tim Butte era.
Okay.
Rams. Talking about Rams. Who surpasses the Rams quickly in the NFC for next year? It's way too early, but it's never too early to talk.
You go first.
What do you got?
I mean, if San Fran drops that bum they got playing Q, then they might have a shot. I think they listen. They're a Watson. I mean, Watson. Get back out there. Rodgers. Rodgers just broke up with his girl. He should be good. Maybe Brady off retirement. But listen.
You got a team, no?
Anything but Garoppolo, they'll be beautiful.
Niners, who's your pick?
I go dark horse Cowboys. We'll talk it later on the show. I'm feeling like a mid-90s reunion upcoming for Super Bowl 57. We'll get into that a little bit later. But a bonus one is Matthew Stafford, a Hall of Famer. Quickly, I go. This is not today. Will it be a future Hall of Famer? I say yes, he will.
I absolutely say he will. I think he's sick. I guess he went through 10 years in Detroit. You got to be a baller to do that.
Marco.
One opportunity, one shot, he hit it.
I think he needs 2 more good years, and he'll be a Hall of Famer.
How good do those 2 years have to be, though? I mean,
he needs to throw for 30-plus touchdowns, and he needs to throw for 3,000 yards or more.
Top 10 or so quarterback.
Should be easy to do.
Have to make the playoffs in both of those next 2 seasons, or
100%,
one of them.
Yeah,
both,
I'd say. But
even if you're a wild card, you got to be there.
Yeah.
Even if they get in cap trouble with all those stars.
And my wild card, I forgot to mention mine, but before we cut, is the Cowboy. I like the Cowboys. I like the Niners and the Cowboys.
Listen,
that's what I like.
I think the Cowboys have a legitimate shot behind Dan Quinn calling the D, but honestly, Kellen Moore, most overrated coach I've seen, he neglects the run game. You can't do that with 2 backs.
Doesn't like Kellen Moore. Looks like he's the same age as Kellen Moore. I don't know how to feel. How do you
Kellen
feel?
Moore does not run the ball. He's got Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. They get no love. They run 10 times a piece.
This is your weekly reminder to please gamble responsibly. Our next segment by DraftKings via DraftKings odds. Super Bowl 57 odds. We're talking dark horses and favorites. Starting with the dark horses. Whew. I mean, there's a couple out there, guys.
You might as well skip the dark horses, but go ahead.
Steelers plus 5,000 are one of my favorites. We don't know who the quarterback's going to be, so that's a big one.
Scratch.
If they get Kenny
Move on.
If they get Kenny Pickett, Malik Willis, watch out. But I tell you what, Deshaun Watson, wherever
Kenny
he
Pickett
goes.
can't flip my sandwich at McDonald's, okay? He played in the ACC.
No love. Florida State,
Next.
Clemson.
I got no love for Pickett either.
You got any dark horse team? Watson is the sleeper here. If he goes to Minnesota, you get Minnesota odds. They're not even the top 14.
That's a nice team.
I like that.
Behind
You
a
like
good
that. There you
Delvin
go.
Cook run game,
I
that's
like
a nice
that.
team.
You gotta
but
take-
you got to wonder how the head coach is going to be over
Right,
there.
O'Connell.
I think he's going to be pretty good.
I think he will be too. Rams OC. I like the Vikings. Get those odds because they're not top 14 right now to win it all.
I do like the Vikings. They were
There you go.
like 5 plays away from being in the
Hey,
playoffs.
that
this year.
coach O'Connell.
Literally, not to mention I lost a $334,000 parlay because the Vikings kicker missed a 34-yard field goal in Arizona. Do you know how that feels? Do you know how that feels? Terrible.
It sounds
I
awful.
was on my couch. I was looking at my daughter. Everything's gonna be okay,
Talk
babe.
about-
Everything's gonna be okay.
Get that accent. Talk about a rough day. It was brutal. Contenders, teams that are actually good, coming back here. Chiefs, Bills, co-favorites to win it all next year.
Hate both teams. Absolutely hate them both. They
Among
suck.
the top 7,
They only
8
sling the ball around. They play no D. I hate watching them. Josh Allen, I watch him break 777 tackles. He's a fucking 779 fucking broken tackles
Give me the
shy
Bills.
of the
Hater.
Super
Who do
Bowl.
you-
He can't get there.
Who do you like? You like anybody? Who do you like?
Who, out of the AFC?
Yeah, no.
Pick
NFL,
one team,
top 8.
period.
Any favorite? Who do you like next year right now?
Favorite next year? What are the 8 teams? Take me
Wait,
through.
you got
Pick one.
Bills, Chiefs. You got Bengals in the AFC. NFC, you can go anywhere. NFC is a little of a crapshoot.
You know, I just don't feel comfortable answering that right
Wow.
now.
I'll
Because
pick
here's
it.
why.
My
the
favorite-
QBs are so undetermined.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
could I say?
Well, that's
Deshaun
why-
ends up in San Fran. They're easily my
One of the
favorite.
best-looking guys I
Rodgers,
know.
Same gig.
Listen, one of the best-looking guys I know, wearing glasses. I'm jealous. Look at his hairline, and he can't pick a team. Wild. I'm going to tell you right
This guy's
now, it's hard to
unbelievable.
hate the Buffalo Bills. They're going to have a really veteran. They're going to have a veteran team now. They're not all young. They're going to add a couple pieces to the puzzle.
They
I
better
wouldn't
learn
be
how to
shocked.
run. They
Agreed.
cannot run.
No, they'll have
How
to-
are you going to
When your running
dedicate?
back looks like our host, who's going to run?
Hey, the Rams won a Super Bowl somehow without running the ball. Josh Allen's a beast. Give me the Bills. I wouldn't be shocked if they played the Cowboys. Got revenge on those 2 losses in the 90s. I'll call it now. But I like it. I like the
like
Bills.
I didn't even
like
have
that.
to answer. That was bold. That was spicy as hell.
Josh Allen's going to win the MVP next year. Get your odds while you can.
This
because
could
they're-
be a good episode. This could be a good video. All right.
Josh Allen could win the MVP every year if he doesn't
could.
fucking snap in half. They run the guy past the guy. I don't want to see any more of
He's
it.
tough. He's tough. All
Run
right.
the ball.
All right. I love it. I love it. Final thoughts here, guys. Wrapping episode 2 up. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of fun. Future shows here. Lots of giveaways. Lots of more parlays. Marco's already hit 4 big ones. I smell a 5th one coming up. What do you think?
I'm thirsty. I'm so thirsty. I just want to. I hit a plus 450 with 100,000 on it the other night. I was feeling juicy. I went upstairs, told my wife, "Let's get in the shower, babe. We're winners."
Wow, you know what?
how do you top
You know what?
that?
A lot of conviction behind that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the people know. I firmly guarantee you that happened. I know him long enough to say so. He's not kidding, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Special thanks to Illinois Media School, Dustin, TJ, Andrew.
The best.
Always the MVPs here.
The best
Signing off. Be sure to check
around.
us out at sharpactionshow.com. All episodes are on there and all the social media platforms. Be sure you give these guys a follow as well. Everybody signing off for Bones, Anthony, Marco. Episode 2 in the
Yo.
books. Sharp Action Show. We'll be back next week, folks. Have a great week. Thanks for tuning in.